It's a Rick Boy RD, Rick Boy RD, Rick Boy RD. Yo, it's a Rick. How we doing, little Rick? I don't like how you have like a little damage right there, but if I was a professional painter, a little touch up wouldn't hurt. But hey, it's a Rick. What you gonna do about it? I'm a Rick, Morty. I got turned into a Rick. Yep. Yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah, no, everything's not okay. Um, Stream got delayed due to reasons. If you know, you know. So, but I'm like, I can't just go to bed defeated. I have to at least try to put something out there. So we'll see how long it goes for a bit before I have to go. But it's not good at all. But thanks for asking. But now that you're here, how people were like suggesting that the TV move, unfortunately, the TV could only go out like this. Then it's like this. Maybe it could go to the other side. That's as far as it could go. It can't move up or down. It can only move side to side. So I'm sorry to let you down on that, chat. Yo, Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, because half the shit I deal with is emotionally and mentally fucking exhausting. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I need to get a bunch more containers. I have some plushies living in this one. This isn't a plush container, but as you can see, they're filled with stuff. I told Sarah that we should make a few unboxing videos, fit what we can in, and get a few more totes and really start trying to get somewhere with getting out of here. But I know, I gotta go to sleep and shit. But tomorrow I have off because I have to go to a funeral. And that's another thing going on is my great aunt died. Well, my mom's aunt, and it's like a whole big thing, and that's like a whole personal family drama thing, and no one wants to go to the funeral with her, so I had to call off work to go, and that's a whole big thing. And I don't have rehearsals tomorrow or Friday, so I should be having some solid streams if everything's okay. But you know, a lot's going on. Mental battles here, but we stay strong, we prevail. No worries. I think I would feel more sad if the family stuff didn't happen. Just like crooked family politics, honestly, but I don't fucking know. I did not finish Bonanza yet. That's one of the things that me and Sarah are gonna try to do tomorrow, is play more of that. That's where my interest has been. Yo, Chevy 5-speed, welcome. Hey, wearing my Pikmin shirt to bed, but there's Kieran's long boy. So here's the PS1 I need to put together still. I have stuff all over the place. Like me and her, she's been doing a deep clean at her house and her room and everything, and she's gonna come here to help me out because I can't clean all this by myself. There's no way viewer count just jumped to 18 while you're talking about going to a funeral. That's insane. Because people pray for other people's downfall. It's peak content being like, look at that guy in a Pikmin shirt crying about life. let's watch. Let's watch him suffer. That's comedy. It's real. It's raw. This is what you can't get this shit on live television because everything's scripted. Whoa, this is what people want. Whoa. Yo, I should unpack Pokemon. I should unbox Pokemon cards at the funeral. Whoa. Yeah, see? Oh no, it's a regular banner. Yeah, we should all like and subscribe to Let's Link School. Yeah, I'm upset that I wasn't able to get any Kirby Air Riders merch. And I keep asking the local GameStops for the Metroid stuff, but they won't budge. Not just any kind of pair. A Pikmin pair. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I know. I know, Brendan. Dude, DD. Here, you guys could see. None of my local GameStops are closing yet, thank God. Lemon, strawberry, and then they have some mango on the back. By the way, was that just a D&B? They're running Smash tourneys. That's just one of the bathrooms. We have two. Do you guys want to see my unopened Pokemon card product that I'm holding, or do you guys want it to be a surprise? Doo-doo. It's actually not as impressive as I thought, if I'm being real. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. It's the one in one of the malls, like it had been going there since it was EB Games back in the day. I legit got Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Oh, dude, that's fucking blows. Yeah, no. Luckily, mine are all safe still, the local ones, but I know their times are, like, their days are numbered, which sucks. I love GameStop, man. The history can't go away. It legit can't. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, it's very disappointing, man. I don't even go to GameStop anymore. Well, it's like one of like the things to do if you want to like waste time. Like, do you like to go out and shop and window shop and walk around? GameStop's like definitely in the top 5 places to go for that. I had 2 of my GameStops close last year. One of them was only 5 minutes from where I live. I wasn't very happy. Like where's the next place to go to hunt games? Best Buy and Target? Like Walmart never updates their shit. At least like entertaining wise. So Target and Best Buy. But my Best Buy doesn't have gaming kiosks. Only Walmart and Target do. And then if you want games, I fucking order them off the VGP now. So I don't know what to fucking say or do, but I got a pack to add to the sealed collection, but due to the circumstances that happened, they were damaged by scissors. Thank God there wasn't like a $400 card in here. It was all junk, but like things got nuts. I go to Box Lunch, Hot Topic, and whenever Weeb Store they have in my malls. Well, Box Lunch is like the nearest Box Lunch to me is like an hour away. I know. I don't know, dude. I need to get my stuff in boxes first. You guys think I'm kidding? All damaged, the whole pack just. because like she was cutting through the cardboard, and then she smashed this up with a hammer. You could see, you can't really see the damages that well. I'm throwing around and shit, but it was bad. hmm But imagine if like one day like things got like really bad and the shit downstairs was getting touched. Yeah. I know I want to, bro. Mm. It's hard to measure that though, because to me, I think a lot of it is important, but I don't know. I know that's why, like, I was like arguing with my AI and my therapist, like being like, why success kind of isn't just like a dream or a luxury. It's like a life or death option sometimes. So, but mhm. Just walking around. At least we're getting some stuff done. I got to keep this painting in box the other day. This painting was from work, and the box is what the Dratini came in. And Kieran go buy stuff from her store. This Mega Evolution pendant was from ZA release. Why are you so tall to the ceiling? Because I have a short ceiling, bro. And I'm 6 feet tall. Proven fact. You could ask Sarah. But I just have short feelings. And then she made me another one. Pristine condition Mega Evolution. Lies. Yeah, well, I'm 8. It's hard to get Bubble Alley to believe I'm 6 feet. She'll never believe I'm actually 8 feet. Your camper. Hamster. Good, Rick. But did you go? Yes, we did. Actually, not even. We went to a Turkey Hill to prove it, but Sarah did not take the picture. Wait a minute. Didn't we do this? I'm having deja vu. I could have swore last year we did the same thing with Raya, where Raya didn't believe I was 6 feet, and we went to a fucking Sheets to prove it. I know. We do gotta meet up. Just looking around at some of the shit around here. It's gonna be a lot of packing, bro. Yeah, I'm 5'5" tops. I'm not a short king, bro. Look at. Because guys like to lie about their height for some reason. Why do I have to lie about my height? If I lie about my height, then I lie about something else that's big. Okay. That's crazy. So it's like, are you really 6 feet? I am. Here, see? 6 feet tall. Exactly. Why are you lying about your height? Pretty sure he's 6 feet. 6 feet tall for ceiling for sure. Oh yeah. Fun fact: when I was last hung out with Deerso, he got this twice. So I have two GG and ISAs if anyone wants one. This gaming chair is broken and shot to hell. I need to get a new one. Like, it does not, the arm's falling off, and the recline does not stay up. Any pressure goes. My grandma has that same basement at 6 feet to the ceiling. See, this is a very common basement and ceiling tiles. At least a lot of people in my area have similar ceiling tiles. Grab a tape measure right now. I don't have a tape measure handy. That is something I should have. I have 2 tech screwdrivers and markers and a yo-yo. White out. You'd think I'd have a tape. Guys, I found something we could work with. It's gonna take a lot of roller. Well, we know I'm at least a foot. We know I'm at least a foot. Yo, nerd, welcome to the stream. We're in Low Ceiling Central. No, legit. My grandma has it. It's all good, man. We accept you regardless how tall you are. You should just stop lying about it. I love the whole space, very unique, and the vibe is awesome. Nah, it's like I'm literally a hoarder, bro. Everything's a mess. I'm actually ashamed of myself. You guys want a tour right now of how fucking messy the quote unquote studio is? I'll start at the step and go now. And half of this stuff isn't mine either. Mm-hmm. And yes, I still actively collect wooden trains. These were the newest additions. These are all my sister shit. So I have my amiibo here because I used these amiibo recently. But the majority of them are in my closet. Let's talk about 1 1/4 gaming chairs. The art that I got convention. Chicken Dogs Rosalina art. Lego Pokemon. This warped. It's not in bad condition, but definitely is warped. There's a Ganondorf and an Eon's Elite Boomer from when I was in the Mario musical. A drawing from my best friends. Some other stuff. Yo, welcome to the stream, Neil. Some figures that still need to get wrapped up in plastic. Goomy. Goomy. I love my Goomy. I got these online and I thought they were going to be bigger. I never knew that the original Tomy figures were microscopic. Like, this is crazy. I thought like the regular Tomy figures would be like the same size as the modern figures we have now. Like these. No, Tomy's tiny as shit and I feel like it got ripped off. There's a Vigoroth. I miss my Grottle figure. Yeah, I don't have a Grottle figure. Here's some of them. There's this is a stand, need that. That's the Fido and Pikachu I got from the other stream. Some of the Burger King toys I got from thrifting. 2 Hitmonlees. These ones I got a couple months ago in November, but I got Sceptile, Swampert, and you guessed it, the no articulation Blaziken. 0 articulation. Here's my 3D shiny Porygon. My Tandemaus. This is my first Pokemon Monocle, but it's fragile as shit. Marshtomp, Combuskin, and... No, literally. My cats are running around upstairs. King K. Rool. Yeah, I have tons of random shit. I really want to organize it all one day. You guys just saw my dogs for free. Rip. Target has these little scenic Pokemon figures. I want one with the Magnemite and Trubbish so bad. Yeah, I've been looking at that one too. Walmart carries the Magnemite and Trubbish a lot. Charcadet, Aeron. Here's all the unopened Pokemon cards I'm going to hold on to for 20 years, hopefully. But it's all modern shit. Low-key my cop. There's a Tandemaus and Tepic one and like a floral field I'm waiting for it to release. This is my Saudi Arabian Game Boy. I cannot charge it. That was just buying and passing. This was not buying in bulk. If I see a pack of cards somewhere, I pick them up. But now they're like sold out everywhere. My little Pac-Man corner. Condom Mouse. Bro, there it is. There he is. Go on, Mickey Mouse. Go on. Oh god, the paint. The paint is melting. Some of these figure qualities are so bad, it's not even funny. Good old Splatoon on the Wii. Why is that little fella in a jar? So one of my old artist friends, the insane illustrator, made this. Look, he even has a butt crack. Made this when he opened up his own shop, and I got it to support him. But that was like one of the last times I've ever saw him. Snom. Snom. Oh, I got the Pauline. That was for my birthday. Yes, bag of beef jerky. Let's go. But yeah, just chilling with you guys. Short streams do not do as well as they used to anymore. Oh god. Chicken dog. But what are you guys all up to? How was your day? God, I've only been alive for 24 minutes. Yeah, this is gonna be a really short stream. Fucking Christ. I mean, it's like, maybe I'll do an hour. No. No. So after improv, me and my team went to this bar called Benny's in Green Ridge or whatever. And we had like these chicken wing bites, spicy, and we talked about our future plans for improv for a couple hours, and that was a good time. We have our debut, we have our first class debut on, like, as an official team on the 31st, but we're still discussing official team names, what we plan on doing with our team, and how we're going to rehearse and all this stuff. But it was a good time. The mesmerizing, captivating, astonishing Liz is back. Stop rocking around, you're making me dizzy. It's the tism, I'm sorry. I've been cleaning. I didn't do much. Gamed, edited some stuff, worked out. Hey, that's all you really need to do sometimes. Me, this was my day. I wake up at 6:40 every day. If I try to shower at night, like I'm already showered. If I don't shower at night, I shower in the morning. But if I shower at night, I wake up at 6:40, I get dressed, I brush my teeth, then I go back and lay in my room because it only takes like less than 5 minutes for me to fall asleep anywhere. Um, However, time's left after I brush my teeth, I go back in my bed, fully dressed to sleep until like 7:10. Then I leave for work, get to work around 7:45, 7:50. I have to clock in by 8, and then I work from 8 to 4. And then I have improv from 6 to 8 or 6 to 8:30 depending on how everything is going. And then I either drive home and stream, or I go to Sarah's for a couple hours and then pick up my mom from work, and she gets done at work anytime between 10:30 and 11. Like, then I go home, try to stream for an hour or so, like I have been, and then I go home. And that's just one of the outcomes. If I don't have improv, I'll either have rehearsals from 6 to 10 p.m. at night, and then go home and try to stream and do all that. And then when I don't have a show or anything going on is when I stream and play games with you guys. Like, I literally do not play video games. I literally have no time, and if I do, I make a stream out of it. Room tour. So this is just the basement. My room is upstairs. Make 50 bazillion, 500 bazillion dollars. Let's immediately believe in you in the amount. Here, I'll redo a tour of the basement again. It's still messy as shit. I need help cleaning it. Yeah, no. And then Saturdays, Friday nights are improv shows, and I still go to them even if I'm not in them to support and get ideas. Saturdays, 2 p.m., I either have singing or piano lessons. We alternate between the weeks for an hour, and rehearsals as well. And yeah, whatever happens, happens. That's why I like to know about things in advance so I can plan around them. But then stuff happens in the moment, and I'm like, well, okay, gotta scrap the rest of the plans I had for today and deal with whatever situation pops up, and that's literally my life. Oh yeah, I have tons of things that I stole, but now I just get them for free. I don't need to steal them anymore. Yeah, you man. Let me use your mind powers. I can sparkle your basement up in no time. I try to keep myself busy because if I don't keep myself busy, I get depressed. And then I'm like, wow, all my other friends are doing more shit with their life and I'm not. And that, like, because some of them are going to get their fucking masters. I wish I was going to get my masters, so I just try to keep myself busy to fill the void. About life, man. I should be like way more successful than where I am now. When I don't do, I spiral. I am not. It's as like the famous saying says, you could have like everything in the world, but if you're not happy in here and in here, it doesn't matter how many things you have. You can't fix your home. Quick flash tour. I'm 27 and regret not going to college, not making up my mind on what to do to study. That's a big basement. Yeah, but that's another thing that I gotta live over my head is, oh my god, you're 25 and you're still living at your parents'? See, this is why the chair's broken. Didn't even touch the lever. It went all the way down by itself. It's time for a new chair. See, this place would be awesome. Yeah, it's time for a new chair. Yeah, yeah, this place would be awesome if I didn't live with fucking psychopaths. But yeah, it's alright. I'm 22 and regret going to college. See, I regret the degree I got. Not now, but I wish I was making more money. Dude, I have some cousins that are in their 30s that live with their parents. I know, but the pocket of people in this area do judge you for those types of things. Like, literally, the area I grew up in is literally one of the worst areas to be in, like, since the beginning. It's a blessing you got your parents who else would support you. It's not about that, bro. It's not about that. Everyone has demons, man. I love my parents. I have two moms. I was adopted. I'm grateful for my two parents, but I am almost 24 and still got 2 more semesters of college. I'm so fucking sick of it. Brendan's checked out. Yeah, I was adopted. Birth family cray cray. I just hate how hard it is to move out on your own. Like, you need at least one or two people and to split rent with, and it's not just that. It's not just the rent. You also have the internet and the property fees and the other shit and the pet fee, and then you need a deposit, and then you need this like the security deposit bullshit. It's not just, okay, we got enough to move out. You still need like a couple more grand on top of that to get by. Mhm. See, I didn't know that until recently after doing some research. I was just naive thinking, oh, I could afford to rent and get out. No. And once you get a place, you're committed to that place. That's the other thing. How did Deerso do it? Well, first of all, Deerso doesn't have a family situation like I have. Two, Deerso actually has friends that he could move in with. I might have a lot of friends, but none of my friends or none of the friends that I'm close with want to want to get a place together. They all talk about how it would be a cool idea or how it would be amazing if we moved in with each other. Night Fury lives with his parents, bro. um yeah. Um all of that. Even my own girlfriend can't even move out of her house. So Duso just got lucky. He had a friend that was doing that. And I just recently got my own car too. Yeah, that was another thing. So even if I did back then, I couldn't have until I got my own car, and I didn't get my own car until November of this year. So, but again, I live with my parents, and then my parents would have to be okay with that, and due to my home situation, no one would want to live here. The car rent is $850 a month, at least for the first year. Not the car rent, the car payment. Yeah, that's cool though. Oh, like I don't even know, like close to 30,000, I think. It is a brand new 2026 Toyota Crayola. Yeah, hey, I didn't know anything about getting a new car. My whole getting a car experience, like I know you're just catching up on the lore, but the other people have been here for a while. The reason why my car payment's that high is because we were looking at other cars at other dealerships, and the one dealership I went to screwed me and put in a purchase for a car without my permission and tanked my credit score and did all this without me knowing. So then when I decided on the new car at Toyota, my credit score went from like dropped 300 points, and I'm like, what the fuck? And what wasn't that? And then the other dealership went ahead with a purchase, but never gave me the car, never fucking told me. It was like this whole big thing. And I can't refinance the car until next year, so. Dude, dog, I hate when people say, why do you listen to your parents? You're 20 something and they don't understand that their house, their rules. Jesus, 300? Yeah. It went from 720 to 500 and on 20. I've been building it back up, obviously, but can't. I said that, but like nothing happened. We got the paperwork and canceled it, but it didn't fix my credit score. Hmm. Literally, Gloif. Yeah. So I've been trying to build it back up again and stuff, and yeah, things have been going really good, but all the good stuff also came with a bad counterpart. Nothing's ever perfect. You ever donated plasma? Not yet, and I've been toying with the idea too. I would 100% be interested in doing it. I'm just I don't know why I haven't yet. I guess I'm kind of scared, kind of disappointed in myself if I do. And then if I do, I gotta make sure that I use that money for important things, like not touch it. Like it's like a whole big thing that I'm kind of afraid of messing with. But I do kind of want to do it. Well, yeah, you have to make sure you're drinking lots of water and fluids too, and eat afterwards. Like, and you can't do it too often. But I know people who donate plasma to pay the rent. I just haven't done it yet. Because they have to extract the specific thing in your blood. Yeah, there's a chance that your plasma or whatever isn't even good either. Practice seed retention lists. Damn, to pay the rent, that is sad. Hey, some families be struggling out there. Yeah, they give like maybe 300 at most. Or is that the minimum? I don't know. I just remember seeing or hearing about 300, and then it gets lower every time. I know if you donated blood at American Red Cross last year, they'd give you free Pac-Man socks, but I don't, for some reason, I don't wear socks with designs on them. Like, I have really bad hydrolysis in my feet that I need to put like special medicated like powder in my shoes before and after I wear them. I need to put all this special cream and spray on my feet because if I don't, and like they like I could destroy a pair of shoes within 2 days just by it like happening. It's so bad. Um, so I just think wearing socks with designs pointless because they will not survive on my feet. I fucking hate feet. I think my cousin does, and she only gets like 50. Oh yeah, not even 300. Maybe doing some YouTube can get you some income. It supported me for a year. Now I gotta move on. That's what I'm trying to do. I recently just got monetized, and I've already made like around $40 in monetization, and $18 this month so far. Not counting PayPal donations. Thank you, Monado Max. You literally have no idea how much you fucking helped me. um, that's why I want to make videos. That's why I want to stream every day, even if it's like a stream like this. Like I wasn't even gonna stream due to the incident that happened, and I'm like, no, 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 no. This is the same cycle, the same spiral, the same bullshit that makes me feel bad about myself. I need to at least do a small shotgun mobile stream and move on. Move on, but definitely not even 100. Yeah, if it's not even 100, is getting the needle and possibly passing out even worth it then for 80 bucks? This channel's great. It's your hobby, but gotta do something else that could get you income. Yeah, I've been talking with Math about a lot of things. I'm also really stubborn sometimes, but I am open to stuff. Yeah, I work for children and youth. That's my job. I'm a children and youth phone operator. I meant in YouTube. Yeah, I need to start posting videos. And that's the thing. That's one of the worst things about having a job is I could be in the middle of my job and I get hit with like a lightning bolt of motivation that I come up with like a dozen video ideas I want to do. Like today, if like because like I can't get like all situated and ready to stream in case the incident comes back, and then like I set up and prepared everything for nothing. But today I really wanted to do a video talking about the Mario Aces. I mean, not the Mario Aces, the new Mario Tennis game coming out. How there's going to be 38 characters, and my opinion on it. And I wrote like a mini script in my notes. Can't fucking do it now. So I do. I actually have 4 different channels. I just haven't utilized them. So I have this one, which is like I call it like the catch-all channel, the gaming channel, mainly gaming, but it's like the experimental catch-all. I have Let's Tendo. I have Let's versus Life, where I'd want to do the trends and vloggy like things on, like you said, and then I have like my voice acting channel, my acting channel. But yeah. See, that's the sad part because all the YouTubers that I watch that play Pokemon get paid thousands of dollars to play Pokemon. And the worst, and I think my toxic trait is I think I'm more entertaining than the fucking people who get paid thousands of dollars to play Pokemon do. If you can voice act, you can do other things in YouTube. Gotta go back on that TikTok grind. That's what I was saying, and I'm also, like, kind of embarrassed to go on the TikTok grind because I think the fucking, like, hate comments got to me again on it. So, I played sports, like, I've played them, but I'm not into watching them, unfortunately. Become a VA on the Gooseworks wanna hire me to voice Kaufmo? That would be a dream. Yeah, no. So some of the stuff that I do has been destroyed from my like ex relationship because like they made me feel bad for working at GameStop and like liking some of the things I do. So like part of me like sometimes I like go back and forth being like, is it cringe to do TikTok again? Like it's like a gray area where people are like, oh, you should never be afraid to make content. You should always keep doing what you're doing. You only live once and stuff like that. Like no one like try that idea. You never know unless you try. Then you do it, and then no one talks about the other side being like, "Why'd you post that? You look ridiculous. What the fuck, bro? Get a life, get a job, get all this other stuff." It's just like fucking stupid, bro. It's just like, but then why aren't you doing the things you like? Why do you like the things you like? And it's just like a constant back and forth being like, whatever. If you like Mario Nintendo, making sure about quick facts. See, that was another thing that I was talking about was I thought a quick way to grow on TikTok was voicing over memes. Like if I see a meme or something, I'd react to it and I thought like, yeah, fuck. People repost Nintendo memes all the time. It should theoretically and logically get a lot of likes and views and interactions. No, they all flop. So then when I do something stupid like that, and that's the worst thing. One of the worst things I've ever done for myself, but I'm already like way into deep, was mixing my personal life with my YouTube life. Like everyone knows I do YouTube. My fucking coworkers and fucking friends, bro, they have the option to watch right now and watch, and they can't see it. It's just like, oh, I also gotta think about like what do they think about what I do and stuff like that, even though I shouldn't do it. But it's too far to go back now. I wish when I was younger I knew the value of keeping those things separate instead of combining them, but we're already like in too deep. See, and I used to do that, but now if I do that, am I stepping on Minato Max's toes? Because that's stuff that I used to do. So, like, yeah, am I stopping on, like, stepping on Minato Max's toes doing that? I don't know. What if you recorded common fails in Nintendo games and not voice acting, but just acting with expression? That's a good idea. Hold on, let me screenshot that. I might mess with that. You're all good. Steal that guy's stuff. I guess it's because game is just super oversaturated, a very competitive category. That's why I want to be a Nintendo news channel because everyone covers the Nintendo news. It doesn't matter which video you fucking watch. I watch everyone's videos and all this shit, but specific niche genres like that, I don't know. I don't know what my fucking niche is. Remember when I used to do shorts and every like this was like way before TikTok got popular. Like some of the shorts like, oh, playing Super Monkey Ball at a traffic light and stuff like that. Like back then when I used to do shorts, everyone was like, ew, short content. That's gross. Who the fuck does short content, Brandon? That's not now everyone fucking loves short content. Like it's like some of the stuff that I do is ahead of the curve and not popular, and then later on becomes fucking popular. I don't fucking know. You be yapping. Dude, there's barely any newsmans. I know this was a couple years ago, but that was just like an example. Bro, I need another direct so I can PU to Nintendo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to mess with that Alpha. I hate short stuff. Like I like listening to long videos. Pull up, come to Nintendo. Right now, the big thing, the one thing that I can't ignore going to is the Pokemon Day, the 30th anniversary. But I need to figure out how to pay my car payment on time. PU means for pull up. I am Unk. I didn't know PU meant pull up. Unk status right there. Showing my age. And that's another thing. People like fucking when I used to post really long videos, people were like, I ain't watching all. Like, people are so fucking bipolar with what they like and don't like. I mean, nowadays it's okay, but literally not even 4 years ago, it was neither of them were okay to do. Neither shorts or long videos were okay 4 years ago. Isn't that crazy? That's literally what I'm just saying to Brogo. Is then when I do, then there's the people that are like, what the fuck you doing? Let's is your computer on. It is not on. It could be a cooking channel. No, it's the two extremes, exactly. Also, now that you're here, the TV only pulls out. It does not go up and down. This is what the TV is capable of doing. It cannot pull down. Make a podcast with someone I don't know. Children yearn for the short content that fit within their attention span. Bro's gonna be the new Barley Burr. Make a podcast with someone I don't know. Tech Wiz has been asking me about doing a Nintendo News podcast with him, but I've been like pushing it off because like I know it's gonna be a big commitment. I know doing it with him will be fun once we start getting going, but one of the things that's holding me back is because of how fucking chaotic this fucking living situation is. Yeah, Tech was meme cooking. That's also another good idea. I did a cooking video with Megamat back in the day. I don't know if he posted or I don't remember if he posted or scrapped it, but we made a protein chicken like with eggs and stuff like that, and that was a fun time. Oh my god, I'd love to see a podcast contest where you invite people to talk. But then again, am I also stepping on people's toes because Dak just started his podcast? So I think I am balding. I have a fear of balding. I ask my girlfriend and my mom and my sister all the time if I am. I think I am. I would not be surprised. And if it is, it's definitely due to fucking stress. No, there are a billion podcasts. I think once the improv stuff takes off, things will change. Like, I don't know. We'll see. There are ideas coming out in the future. Trust podcast, or it's just you playing Mario Kart while doing an interview. That would be sick. I kind of do those already. I just need to have the discipline to clip the live streams. Imagine if I did that. Go back to doing that. I wouldn't be able to give it crazy edits, But just being able to clip the live stream and passing it on to someone else, I think I could do. It's just so frustrating because say if I streamed for more than 2 hours, like say if I would not go back and rewatch the 8 hour Pokemon Legends ZA streams I did. That's not fucking happening. I'm sorry. But maybe if I do like a short 2 hour stream or whatever, and then go back, yeah, maybe I'll toy with the idea. That's why streams back then were always like around 2 hours and stuff like that, with the intention of me going back and clipping it myself. But after you just stream for 8 hours, you don't want to go back and rewatch what you just fucking did for 8 hours or more to make a fucking clip. You gotta get with the green shirt. He seems to be doing good financially. That's because he doesn't have a spending addiction. But he is. He also doesn't like collect as much stuff as I do. And that's one of my problems. Unless you want to do Game Grumps style content, or you do silly voices for characters when you play games, maybe that'll pick up. Yeah, no, I'd like to try to do that. Every time I try, it's miserable. Yeah, it is also 1 a.m. I almost hit the hour mark. Once I hit the hour mark, I'll wrap up. Yeah. Like Maximilian, dude's perfect example of that. Alright, good night, DeBrogo. I'll be wrapping up soon. I know, he got big popular. Dude, he was sponsored by Bandai Namco. He hosted some of the Pac-Man 99 tournaments back then. Once my girlfriend starts helping me pack some of this up, I know she's gonna make me sell some of this shit. Oh wow, I had no idea. And that's a thing. Some of these big Nintendo YouTubers I haven't discovered till recently. Like Chugga Conroy. I didn't know about Chugga Conroy at all until his cancellation, which in my opinion, not to get into politics, was not a reason to be canceled over. Bro likes feet. Like, get over yourself. He could like fucking feet, I don't, but like they fucking put this man into hiding over it, and now he's back making content. But I didn't know about him till he got into trouble. Now me and my girlfriend watch him all the time, but my girlfriend watched him way beforehand. What's another YouTuber that got popular that I didn't know existed? Dude, I found Chugga from Shulk was announced for Smash. Maybe you could be a waiter after your shift. People leave tips in America. I want to, but in this world, if you're not a hot female, you're not gonna get good tips. Or if you're not a bro working at a bar that likes football, you're not gonna get tips either. Literally, all the bartenders at the bar that me and my friends went to today were literally frat boys, being like, "Yo, backwards hat, I like football. Yeah, bro, what's your order, broski?" And stuff like that. Or it's just, "Hi, how may I take your order? I'm a hot chick. Donate to help pay off my college tuition." I'm just Guy. I'm Guy. Can I don't want to give me tip? I'll probably spill some of your food and drink before it gets to the table, but give me tip. Just be nice, man. That's it. Real. Did you ever go to a Nintendo NYC during the Switch 1 era? Yes. The Smash Ultimate launch. You can offer legitimate good service. Yeah, and most places here too that aren't in bars only hire female waitresses. like all the ice cream places around here, um, pizza parlors, unless you're friends with like the owner. Like it's literally this place is all like based off who you know and to get what you want. I'm not working at Price Chopper. I already went through my Walmart grocery store era. That is fucked up. I worked at Walmart from 2020 to 2022. And you guys all know what Walmart fucking did to me. Did you ever? I never met Etika, but I met Etika's brother multiple times. Tell us more about the Walmart era. They fucking fired me because I was a college student. I was a theater college student and I needed the weekends. I needed the show weekends off to do the show because they were required from my theater major. And even though I had a note from the college, a note from the college, the professor, the dean, they still fired me because I took time off for school because they got a whole new management thing. Even though I still have Facebook messages saved in screenshots of the bosses begging me, literally finding my Facebook account and begging me to come into work because they didn't have anyone else to work with them during the COVID era. And then once COVID finally lifted up, they backdoor you. Hmm. PA. I'm in PA. We did. We tried to, but. And then that's when I worked at a Halloween store for a month. And then that's how I got involved with GameStop after. I worked at GameStop for like almost 4 years. And then a couple months into GameStop, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be up all night playing video games. I want to do more with my life. And then I worked at like FedEx for almost 4 years, and that's how the GameStop FedEx era happened. And then all that era came to an end because someone was like, you need to get a real job. You shouldn't be working two part-time jobs. If you don't get a real job related to your degree or something that pays more, I'm gonna break up with you. And then I had to fucking restart my life over again. They still fucking did it. Got stuck working at a job that I hated, that I would cry going to every fucking day. And now I'm here. I came a fucking long way. FedEx does pay good. I used to wake up at 4 in the morning and work from 4 to 9 in the morning. Um, almost daily, and I'm being exhausted and then trying to do a second shift in the afternoon just to afford to go to some of the launches in New York City. So I wouldn't go back to FedEx. After you do a job, and I've had all different kinds of different jobs, you realize sometimes it would be less depending on how much work there was. Like your hours were never consistent at FedEx. But once you work a job, you realize what you're worth. And it was not fucking worth breaking my body working at that place. When they would hire, I was there for almost 4 years, and there were new hires that worked there less than 4 months that got promoted to manager positions. That's what pissed me off. There for almost 4 years and they refused to fucking promote me, even though I knew more than the fucking 4 month people. Because the guy was hot. Oh my god, Justin was hot. Justin could fuck the other female workers. Give him a management position, not the guy who's been here for 4 years. Yeah. Yeah, you do, thank God. I do. I have an awesome girlfriend now. I love my girlfriend. Dude, are there any jobs in like the back end side of anything? Healthcare related stuff where you don't need a medical degree. Those peeps make decent money. Possibly. I haven't looked into or explored those avenues. I'm happy with the job that I'm at now, if I'm being honest. I just wish it paid more. But I think in the position that I'm in, I wouldn't be able to move up unless the other um person above me quits or if I become a caseworker. And yeah, I'm pretty happy where I am. Dude, all I have to do is work 8 to 4 Monday through Friday and I have the rest of the day to myself. At FedEx I didn't have that. At GameStop I didn't have that. Fucking 911 center I didn't have that. At least I could still have my theater life after working 8 to 4. I know. Imagine having a cool girlfriend. I can't relate. No. Having a degree would mean you get paid more, but there's such a caseworker shortage that if you showed any interest, they'd pay for your training. I don't even know what the point of college is sometimes, because if a company wants you bad enough, they'll find someone to teach you to get you qualified to fucking do it. Yeah, like a CPS. You do not need a degree to be a CPS. If you go to college to be a CPS, you'll probably get more money for it. But if you want to become one now, the agency would find a way to pay for your classes to become one. Boo, yo Gavin, welcome to the stream. But the thing is, if I became a CPS worker, you don't get like you don't. How many cases do you think a CPS worker handles? Yes. And I would not have the heart or patience to do it. I'd beat the shit out. I would beat the fucking shit out of a parent. If I found out a parent beat their kid or a parent gave their kid drugs, I'd beat the fucking, they'd be sending me to jail. So that's another reason I wouldn't be a CVS worker. It's been a bit of time since I've been in this stream and I'm just about to go to sleep. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing that. College is a scam. I want to quit. I got my associates already. Just one more year to my bachelor's where I will not get jobs because fucking AI. Eight AI. Try getting RAM. Fuck you. You know what? Well, I know what will fix all my problems. If I read Think and Grow Rich for the 200th time. If you just think you're rich, you become rich. That's literally the fucking theme of this book. That if you just think you're rich, the universe will make you rich. And there's 300 pages of trying to gaslight you into thinking that. And I fell for it. And I'm not rich. Here, let's open up a random page and see what BS it's trying to gaslight me into. Oh, whoa, I left a note in here. Oh, it's actually my receipt. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it? Here, let's open to another page. Why people seldom succeed before 40? Because they wasted several hours of their life reading this book and money. Building character through auto suggestions. Now we're just fucking talking about theater and AI. You need some manga. I thought you were about to say drinking would make this better. I do have manga, bro. I used to try to only collect manga that isn't adapted into anime. Because if it's an anime, then I don't need to waste money buying the manga. And I know there's more information and scenes in a manga. and I collected all of the My Hero Vigilantes, but now it's a fucking anime. So manga is a waste of money, but that's just my opinion. That my personal opinion. Unless you go and buy a manga to get it signed by like one of the voice actors or creator, then it's okay. But to me, that's a waste. Unless it's never getting adapted. Man, I know. It's one of those crash out nights. Not for reading. You should do a 72-hour stream. I love buying mangas as decor, not for reading. I mean, you could say this bookshelf is for decor, but it's all like theater related shit. And these were some props from shows I was in. Um, that's a good question. And that's a question I'll probably like answer and talk about tomorrow, but you never know for certain. But saving up would probably take like a year. I would have to, if I needed to move out right away, I would have to quit theater. I would have to quit improv again, and I would have to get a second job, keep my head in the books, would probably have to lay back on live streaming and just save money for a couple of months and then do that until I finally get stable again. And I don't think I could go through that realistically. I need theater in my life to be happy. But on that note, I really gotta go to the bathroom and I'm not gonna make you guys wait. And I'm streaming on my phone. So stay bright, Litz fam. I'll see you guys in a few hours after work to stream hopefully a real game. But thank you for chatting with me and letting me talk out my feelings. I appreciate you guys. Peace.